First Nations TV, your news first.
In the remote Tiwi community of Milikapiti, the Australian and Northern Territory government has signed off on a commitment of $4 billion over 10 years for much-needed improvements to housing in 73 remote communities and homelands right across the NT.
Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people experience the worst overcrowding and the worst housing conditions of anyone in this country. Adequate housing without overcrowding is fundamental to health, to education and to safety.
You got no room in your house, so we have 9 people living in a 3-bedroom.
Everything underneath is actually rusted and it's ready to fall. It's pretty dangerous to live in.
Doesn't matter where you live in the Northern Territory, in a remote community, in an urban town or in one of our regional townships, that you should and deserve to have access to safe and adequate housing.
Minister for Indigenous Australians Linda Burney, Senator Melandiri McCarthy and the NT's Selina Yubo were joined by community members, traditional owners and leaders from NT land councils.
It's important that we work really hard in that advocacy side to get the right housing for overcrowding, because this will eliminate rheumatic heart and other disease right across the territory. Right now we still have disease in our communities, especially around the overcrowded areas.
And we look forward to working over the next 10 years to help deliver in genuine partnership in terms of the Closing the Gap priority reform areas.
The signing of the Remote Housing Partnership Agreement is expected to have a significant impact with the construction of up to 2,700 new homes.
We got a new house now, and a bit of space for ourselves.
We're over the moon. We can't wait. A new life in a new house.
This new national partnership supports local decision-making with a focus on flexibility, creating opportunities for Aboriginal business enterprises and improving housing and tenancy in 73 remote communities and homelands right across the NT.
First Nations TV, your news first.